So we'll take a look at 9.8 or 9.7, similar. Again, emphasis I think on, because they're story problems and they can sound kind of confusing, but just emphasis on picking out your data and putting it in, a good form, and then doing the calculations becomes pretty easy. So for 7, it says Bob Nails, the owner of Nails Quick Fill. Bob would like to estimate the mean number of gallons of gasoline sold to his customers. Assume the number of gallons sold follows the normal distribution with a population standard deviation of 2.3 gallons. From his records, he selects a random sample of 60 sales and finds the mean number of gallons sold is 8.6. So what is the point estimate with population mean? Well, again, I got to go with the the sample mean just because it's the best. It's what I have available, basically is it. Okay, and then it says develop the 99% confidence interval for the population mean. So I've got to go through and do the things that I normally do. If I go back, I have to calculate the standard error of the mean, right, which is the standard deviation divided by the square root of my n, and my n in this case was 60. Right, I had that up there, my S or N I call it, so that's my sample size. Okay. And so I've plugged it in. I don't need to really walk you guys through that. And I looked up my 0.99 confidence level, and if I remember that from my first one, right, is 2.57. It doesn't change when you go back, and so getting used to some of these is kind of important. And so this number then is simply equal to my z times my whatever that one's called, and I come up with 0.76311. Okay. So then I just take that plus or minus my mean, right? Okay, my sample mean, and then I got a 99% chance that similar samples will contain the population mean. I think I kind of restated that to make it make a little bit more sense to me, right? So if I pull out a different sample of 60, there's 99% chance that when I calculate the mean of that, it's going to fall in that range, is basically what that means. So you guys have, and take a look, the numbers are maybe a little bit different, but you got a distribution of misspelled words per essay. I guy was lucky if that's all she has, right? Standard deviation 2.44. Your N or your S is 40, right? Your sample size. Mean number of misspelled words, so the mean 6.05, and you're looking at a 95%. So a little bit different numbers, but otherwise you're going to set it up and do it the same way.